because starting up in Connecticut, you Lady A fans are going to love it, and there's plenty more, so you can go and see them and support their friends here. Thank you. So good to see you all. Love your mamas. Your mama for me, and tell your wives and your kiddos hello, and we hope to see you back. Grand Ole Opry members, everyone. Lady A.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good night from Circle Sessions.
Waiters, black tie, wine tablecloths and red wine. We've been planning this night, looking forward to it for some time. Now, honey, I know you love getting dressed up, and you know I love showing you off, but watching your baby blue eyes dancing in the candlelight glow, all I can think about is getting you home. Walking through the front door and seeing your black dress hit the floor. Yeah, honey, there sure ain't nothing like you loving me all night long. And all I can think about is getting you home. I don't need this menu, no I don't. I already know just what I want. Did I hear right? Did you tell me? Obey the waiter and let's leave. Now, honey, I know by that look in your eyes and your hand drawing hearts on mine, that our night out of the house ain't gonna last too long, when all you can think about is getting me home. Yeah. Walking through the front door and seeing your black dress hit the floor. Well, honey, there sure ain't nothing like you loving me all night long. And all I can think about is getting you home. If y'all know it in here, help me sing it one time. Walking through the front door and seeing your, yeah, honey, there sure ain't nothing like you loving me all night long. And all I can think about, yeah, all I can think about, all I can think about is getting you home.
Good news. Whoa, you know it's going to be a special night when you hear that voice. Chris Young, everybody, coming to you on this great Memorial Day weekend. So this show is dedicated to letting you all know in the military just how much we appreciate you. And helping us do that tonight, in addition to Chris Young, is Miss Alaina. And a little later on, Luke Combs will be here with a shout out to the troops coming his way. Well, hello, everybody. My name is Nan Kelly. I'm filling in for Bobby tonight. Wherever he is watching, I'm sure, because you can get Circle everywhere. On the Roku channel, Peacock, Samsung TV Plus, Vizio Free Watch, and the Zumo app. So whether you're shooting American Idol or sitting in my mama's beauty shop chair, you can enjoy the Circle Network everywhere you go. Well, from the day I met this guy, I knew he was special. He's got a heart for the troops, and we love him. He's one of the biggest stars in country music, and it's gonna make you happy. Chris Young, everybody.
This is awesome. I was in here almost a year ago, and it was just the three of us on stage. There's nobody out here. This is way more fun. I'm just gonna be honest. Thank you, guys. I do want to take a quick second and say that my alma mater, Middle Tennessee State University, helped the Opry present tonight's fantastic Salute to Troops show. MTSU is home to the Charlie and Hazel Daniels Veterans and Military Family Center, the largest veteran support center on any university campus. General Keith Huber, who worked with Charlie to open the Daniels Center, is here tonight, along with our beloved Hazel Daniels and Charlie Daniels Jr. General, just want to say thank you for helping further Charlie's legacy of supporting our troops, and to Hazel and Charlie Jr. specifically, I love you, we love you, and we miss Charlie very, very much. So I figured this song right here would be appropriate. If you noticed, they left me alone on this one. And it's been a long time since I got to stand on a stage in a full crowd, and wouldn't want to be doing it anywhere other than right here at the Opry, so. Laughed and joked in the cab of his truck, just my brother and me. The night before he shipped out overseas, leatherneck, jarhead Marine. He said the radiator links the diamond belt is worn, but the heart and soul of this old beat-up truck is a dashboard. It's seen a lot of tan legs, it's got a kick-ass radio, heard a lot of singing along to some country songs and rock and roll. Got a 38 bullet hole, courtesy of Kate Tillman's dad. A lot of Scotch tape marks from holding timeless photographs. He said, if I don't come back, you can have this Ford. Just tape a picture of me on a dashboard. He said the paint is peeling off, it's got dents in both the doors. If something happens to me, don't you hang no for sale sign above the dashboard. It's seen a lot of tan legs, it's got a kick-ass radio, heard a lot of singing along to some country songs and rock and roll. Got a 38 bullet hole, courtesy of Kate Tillman's dad. A lot of Scotch tape marks from holding timeless photographs. Said if I don't come back, you can have this Ford. Just tape a picture of me on the dashboard. I had the engine overhauled, paint job and brand new chrome. I had her washed and waxed sitting in the drive the day that he came home. And I said, here's your keys. She's all yours. I fixed everything but the dashboard. God bless our military guys.
Wow. Everybody, cheers. Hello to all of the live streamers watching from all around the world. My name's Natalie Stovall, and we're doing things a little bit differently this time because, as you can see, this is an encore performance of the May 29th Opry show. Now, the fun fact about that is that I was on the road when that show happened, but we're re-airing it tonight. It was such a special night, and I'm so glad that the first time I get to see this show is with you guys at the same time, especially when you get to see performances like Mr. Chris Young. How amazing is he? And that song, The Dashboard, I don't remember the last time I heard him perform that song, but it is such a special song, and especially since this entire show is dedicated to our military, the men and women that serve this country, and since we are coming up on the 4th of July right now, it's all the more reason to be re-airing this show for you guys. So this is such a fun moment for me as well. I'm experiencing it for the first time just like you guys. And the best part is we have done 67 straight Saturday nights of this Opry Live show. So we thought that it was fitting on this 4th of July weekend that we gave the production crew one weekend. They needed a weekend off. But this is so cool because we get to still share in this moment together. So thank y'all for tuning in as you always do. I mean, the weekend that I was out on the road when this first aired, I was actually in Jackson Hole, Wyoming with Runaway June. It was my first time up there, and it was really the first time that I had gotten to experience a live, fully packed crowd for the first time, which you will see these artists are experiencing. I mean, we all feel this way. We just are all on this high together with the audience and everyone as we're experiencing the energy of live music coming back and how important that is for all of us. Now, y'all can get tickets to an Opry show, and you can be a part of that excitement and energy. So go to Opry.com because there are so many amazing shows coming up here at the Opry. We're on Tuesday nights, on Friday nights, and on Saturday nights. So make sure you go to Opry.com. You've got artists like Joe Bonamassa, Dustin Lynch, Brad Paisley, Sarah Evans, and Lauren Alaina. But you know what? Right now we got more Opry to get to. Here's Chris Young.
My buddy Brandon holds a record for single season touchdown throws. And good old Johnny, he's alive of every party. It's like cheers, they know him everywhere he goes. I've got some famous friends you probably never heard of. Back in Rutherford County, our crowd is second to none. You might not know them here in this big city we're in. When I go back home, I got some famous friends. Yeah, I do. My buddy Jason, he's a sheriff. He'll flash his lights, but let me go. My boy Randy, he's a preacher. My girl Megan, she's been teacher of the year. I swear for 5 years in a row. I've got some famous friends you probably never heard of. Back in Hamilton County, our crowd is second to none. You might not know them here in this big city we're in. But when I go back home, I got some famous friends. Yeah, I do. friends and not places on these small town roads. 'Cause round here it's all about the people that you know. And I've got some famous friends you probably never heard of. Back in Davidson County, our crowd is second to none. I don't know them here in this big city we're in, but when I go back home, I got some famous friends. Yeah, I do. I don't know them here in this big city we're in, but when I go back home, I got some famous friends. I got some famous friends. Yeah.
Man, that is so much fun seeing Chris Young playing his song Famous Friends on the Grand Ole Opry stage. That song was a huge song for him, and of course was his duet with Kane Brown. And he actually has an album coming out in August that's going to be titled Famous Friends, very appropriately. Y'all, I'm Natalie Stovall, and as you can see, for any of you that are just now joining us, we are doing things just a little bit differently this week. We are rebroadcasting an encore performance that aired on May 29th of this year. Now, this performance, you've gotten to see Chris Young and how amazing he is. We're also looking forward to a little bit from Alaina and Luke Combs. And it's so much fun for me because I'm hanging out on the road on my Runaway June tour bus right now, and I wasn't there for this show. So I'm getting to experience this the same way that you guys get to every single week by watching it and then getting to talk about it with you. So this is awesome. I actually was on the road just a few weeks ago and saw Kane Brown perform that song, so it's fun to see both sides of it right now. And Chris Young has one of the best voices in country music. It's so fun. I mean, this entire show is just like vocal phenoms on the show tonight. It's amazing. Now, okay, we have a lot of exciting show to get to, but we also have a lot of exciting shows that are airing on Circle right now. And we talk about these just about every week. But one of the shows that is happening currently on Circle is the Circle Country Countdown. Now, this is a new series that we've talked a little bit about. This show is so much fun. You see so much personality on the show, because I know that I've seen Priscilla Block on there, which that girl, she and Alaina both, they just fill up a room the second they walk into it with that big personality that they both have. Caroline Hobby, talk about another big personality who you guys have gotten to see on the live stream a whole bunch lately. My sweet, sweet friend Caroline. Now, some of the countdowns that they've been doing lately have been top 10 iconic looks, top 10 country red carpet looks, top 10 country royal families. I love that there's so many royal families of country music that they have a whole countdown list of it. Top 10 country hunks. Okay, that's one I'm interested in. I want to see who you guys think should be on that list. There's so many of these, and we've been having such a good time with it. So check those out on Wednesday nights, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 Central. And right now, let's get back to the Opry.
Welcome back to Opry Live, everyone. Nan Kelly here filling in for Bobby on our special Memorial Weekend show. Now, before we go any further, I want to give a shout out to the kind folks over at AARP. They're not only helping us bring you the show tonight, but they want to help protect you from fraud with their free and reliable AARP Fraud Watch Network. You can learn how to protect yourself from phishing emails and robocalls. Simply go to aarp.org/fraudwatchnetwork. Or if you feel you've been targeted, you can call their helpline at 877-908-3360. AARP wants you to know that they are there for you. Well, that lady standing right back there, she supports our troops by helping raise money for the USO, and she does it with a gift that few others have. Every song she sings comes from the center of her soul, which means every note we hear goes right into our hearts. And you are going to feel it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Opry stage, Lauren Alaina.
Heard from a friend of a friend that she had a reputation, and it sounded like my kind of lonely medication. was the girl he cheated on, looking for a little bit of neon. So I got drunk, hit you up, and you took the invitation. We would dive bar, kiss and heartbreak, fixing no strings, Saturday night. Hot like a match, it burned out fast, forever wasn't in our eyes. You knew it, and I knew it, and it was a damn good time. My last call, first call, no falling, just not getting over him, guy. Yeah, I was getting over him. Heard from a friend of a friend that I had a bad month, boy. I said that I needed someone who liked to have a little fun, boy, yeah. It turns out that's your specialty. You cooked me up a good recipe. Denim on denim, forget 'em, yeah, we lit it up, boy. We would dive bar, kiss and heartbreak, fixing no strings, Saturday night. Hot like a match, it burned out fast, forever wasn't in our eyes. You knew it, and I knew it, and it was a damn good time. Last call, first call, no falling, just getting over him, God. Yeah, I was getting over him. I was getting over him. Oh yeah. Boy, you could be my go-to, hold you, savior. Let me know if I can ever return the favor. We would dive bar, kiss and heartbreak, fixing no strings, Saturday night. Hot like a match, it burned out fast, forever wasn't in our eyes. You knew it, and I knew it, and it was a damn good time. My last call, first call, no falling, just getting over him, guy.
Thank you. Well, hello there, Grand Ole Opry. How we feeling tonight? I think you can do a little better than that. I said, how you feeling tonight? Thank you so much for being here. I forgot what this feels like. Praise the Lord to be on stage in front of a full house. Whew. This is a really big day for me. I'm excited to be here for a lot of reasons, but the Grand Ole Opry is my favorite stage in all of the world. I could not, I mean, to me, in my heart, there is no other stage. And to have this band playing behind me is unbelievable. So y'all make some noise for these guys up here. I think they're the only band in the world that can play your songs better than you recorded them and mastered them. So this was my first #1 song. It's a song called Road Less Traveled. Y'all sing it if you know it. Put your hands together.
Why do you keep on staring? That mirror, mirror, it ain't fair at all.
Yes, girl, get it.
Dress sizes can't define. Don't let the world decide what's beautiful. No, you won't make yourself a name if you follow the rules. History gets made when you're acting a fool. So don't hold it back and just flaunt it. Show what you got and just own it. No, they can't tell you apart if you trust your rebel heart. Right in the battle, don't be afraid. Take the road less traveled. Play around your boots and kick up the gravel. Don't be afraid. Take the road less traveled on. Oh, 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 oh. Take the road less traveled on. Don't follow anyone now. March to the rhythm of a different drum. Why do we analyze, break down and criticize the crazy ones? Oh, you will
couple of favors from you. I'm gonna sing this to you, and I want you to sing it back to me as loud as you can. You can do it. I believe in you. It's very easy. It's very easy. And it goes like this. Oh, 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 oh. Take the road less traveled on your turn. Oh. You can do better than that. Come on. You're not singing, sir. I am counting on you. Take the road less. All right, everybody, including that guy. He didn't sing, but I'm gonna give him a pass because I don't know that Road Less Traveled is necessarily on his playlist, and that's all right. Next favor, I need y'all to pull out your phones and turn your flashlight on and put your hands up in the air and wave them side to side. I want y'all to light up the Grand Ole Opry. And if your phone's dead or you have no idea what I'm talking about, put your hands up. That works too. You can still participate. Look at that. Put your hands up. Show me that you're one of a kind. Who's one of a kind in the crowd tonight? Put your hands up. Let me hear your voice tonight. Oh, if you trust your rebel heart, right in the battle, don't be afraid. Take the road less traveled, wear out your boots and kick up the gravel. Don't be afraid. Take the road less. If you trust your rebel heart, right into battle, don't be. Now like this, come on. Take the road less traveled, wear out your boots and kick up the gravel. Don't be afraid. Take the road. All right, it's your moment to shine. Come on. Oh, 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 oh. Take the road less traveled on. Oh, 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 oh. Take the road less. Two more, let me hear you. Come on. Oh, 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 oh. Take the road less. Last one, give me all you got. Oh. Whew, okay, y'all. This is a really big moment for me. I don't want to say too much, but well, first of all, this is my daddy. He served in the Army. So it really seems appropriate that he would be here tonight. Thank you to all the men and women in uniform serving for our freedom. We would not be America without you. So God bless you and God bless your families. Another reason this is a really big day for us. Today is my brother's 28th birthday, and he told me not to make him cry too much before this, but I want to brag on my big brother. There he is. This is my brother, Tyler. Everybody say happy birthday, Tyler. He said, that's crazy. He's wearing my daddy's dog tag, so this is a really big night for us. When I found out that I got to play on my brother's birthday, I called him and asked him if he would come sing with me, because I think what a lot of people don't know is I'm not the only talented person in the family. So, but when I was 16 years old, I tried out for American Idol. And my brother was a senior in high school. I'm gonna get upset. And all of a sudden, his little bratty sister became this famous girl. And people were like calling him Tyler Alaina. Alaina's my middle name. People called him Tyler Alaina. He made his Twitter name Tyler Alaina if you want to give him a follow. So he's a good sport. The whole point is, it was his senior year of high school when he had prom and he had senior night and graduation. And not once was he ever jealous or ever complained, because I'm his little sister and he's always protected me and always supported me. And and I've never thought I would ever be able to repay him for the big brother that he is, until I thought, happy birthday, brother. Would you like to sing at the Grand Ole Opry? And then I called Dad and said, hey, Dad, you want to play with us? The first time I ever sang in Nashville, I sang at Tootsie's, and I sang this song. And I was 12 years old, so it felt fitting for us to play it tonight. Sing it if you know it. Are you ready, Bubba? Y'all make some noise for my brother. This is when you say nothing at all.
It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I could never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all.
All day long I can hear people talking out loud. But when you pull me near, you can drown out the crowd. Oh, Mr. Webster could never define what's being said between your heart and mine.
The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The
Touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall.
You say it best when you say nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Why don't y'all stand up and sing this last chorus with my brother?
The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall.
that moment right there is one of the sweetest moments that I've witnessed on the Grand Ole Opry stage. Y'all, that was so incredible. And that's one of those moments that I heard so much about when I came back to the Opry, because again, I wasn't there the night that this show aired. And I heard everybody talking about how special it was when Lauren got her daddy and her brother up on stage to sing with her. But man, getting to witness that is so incredible. I mean, you can tell in her brother's face when he keeps looking at her for reassurance, like, oh my goodness. And I love that she repeats that he says, this is crazy, when he's up there, because it is so incredible to be up there and in that circle and hear a packed crowd from the Opry. There is no feeling in the world like that. But one of the things that y'all didn't get to see that I heard everybody talking about, I saw it right as it was about to happen, right after they got done performing. Lauren grabbed her dad and she grabbed her brother, and they all stood in the circle together and they started jumping up and down, which, I mean, I didn't even witness that, and I'm getting chills thinking about it because it's just so incredible. And even the way that Lauren said that this was the one thing that she felt like maybe she could give back as a thank you to her brother, and calling herself a bratty little 16-year-old sister. I mean, the fact that she even recognizes all of those things and what was going on in his life as a senior in high school and is now giving that back to him. It's just so beautiful. Also, can we talk about When You Say Nothing at All? I mean, one of my favorite songs of all time. I love that that's the song that she chose. That also just all of a sudden made me think about when she had everyone have the lighters up in Road Less Traveled. That room looked so bright. That was incredible. I mean, those are the moments that are so amazing to be a part of here at the Grand Ole Opry. And it really is a family here. I know y'all hear us say that a lot, but that right there was the representation of what it feels like to be a part of the Opry family. It's so supportive. Everyone is rooting each other on, and it's just such a beautiful, beautiful space to be a part of. I'm so glad that I got to witness that Lauren Alaina moment with you guys. And whether you've seen it before or this is your first time, I'm glad you guys got to see it too. But you know what? Already time. I'm going to throw it back to Miss Nan Kelly.
Welcome back to Opry Live, everyone. Nan Kelly here, in for Bobby Bones on our Memorial Weekend show. You know, every once in a blue moon, a new country singer comes along, and it seems like they've been here for years. Not because their music is familiar, but because their music is fully crafted, like a fine aged whiskey. Well, this next artist has that rarefied blend. He's relatively new, but his music seems like it's been aging in a barrel for 100 years, and always with a hint of wisdom, hope, love, and clarity. And that, my friends, makes an extraordinary country musician and an extraordinary person who supports our troops by helping veterans with PTSD. He's a big old star, and his name is Mr. Luke Combs. Welcome him to the Opry stage.
It's a junked out joint off a back road, blinking when the sign with an arrow. Gravel lot chock full of toolbox trucks, making their happy hour way home. Guys like me lose girls like you, that's where we run to. They got Whiskey River on a jukebox, a honky tonk sawdust dance floor, a neon 5 o'clock road clock, plenty damn many when you want one more. This broke heart fool on an old bar stool, drinking beer almost as cold as you. Bunch of good time numbers on the stall door, that's where we run to. They got Whiskey River on the jukebox, a honky-tonk sawdust dance floor, a neon 5 o'clock broke clock, and plenty damn many when you want one more. This broke heart fool on an old bar stool, drinking beer almost as cold as you. Cold as you.
We're back, baby. We're back. Well, welcome to the Grand Ole Opry, y'all. My goodness, man. This is the first crowd I've played in front of in 16 months. Come on. So, I just want to say thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for loving the Opry, and, you know, to all of our men and women in the service out there, and any men and women out there who have served, thank you guys for what you do on this Memorial Day. We love you guys, and I'm gonna go into a little bit of a slower one for y'all. This one's called Even Though I'm Leaving. Won't you stay a little while? Keep me safe, 'cause there's monsters right outside. Daddy, please don't go, 'cause I don't wanna be alone. And the second that you're gone, they're gonna know. Before he went to bed, he grabbed my hand and said, just 'cause I'm leaving, it don't mean it. I won't be right by your side when you need me. You can't see me in the middle of the night. Just close your eyes and say a prayer. It's okay, I know you're scared when I'm not here, but I'll always be right there. Even though I'm leaving, I ain't going nowhere. That will be late. Uncle Sam don't like to wait. He's got a big old plane that's gonna take me far away. I know I act tough, there's a churning in my gut, 'cause I just can't call you up when things get rough. Before I left, he hugged my neck and said, just 'cause you're leaving, it don't mean it. I won't be right by your side when you need me. You can't see me in the middle of the night. Just close your eyes and say a prayer. It's okay, I know you're scared, I might be here, but I'll always be right there. Even though you're leaving, I ain't going nowhere. Daddy, I'm afraid. Won't you stay a little while? Never thought I'd see the day I had to say goodbye. Daddy, please don't go, 'cause I can't do this on my own. There's no way that I can walk this road alone. Daddy grabbed my hand and said, just 'cause I'm leaving, it don't mean it. I won't be right by your side when you need me. You can't see me in the middle of the night. Just close your eyes and say a prayer. It's okay, boy, I ain't scared. I won't be here, but I'll always be right there. Even though I'm leaving,
Y'all, what a song by Mr. Luke Combs, Even Though I'm Leaving. I mean, that song really hits home for me personally. It's such a special song, especially around the 4th of July right now, with so many that are serving all around the world for us here in the States. I mean, it's a time that we all love to spend with family, but not everyone gets to physically be with their families during that time, which unfortunately a lot of us know a little too much about over this last year, where we've all been separated for different reasons. But man, that song is so incredible. Especially, I was a kid when my dad went away to the Persian Gulf War, and so I always feel like I'm back in that space when that first verse starts in that song. But y'all, this show, again, I've said this all night, but this show is one of those where when I got back to the Opry the next week, everyone was abuzz talking about how incredible this Opry show was. And man, you hear it in the crowd when Luke walks out on the stage. I mean, they are so loud and so excited for him. And it's just this massive feeling of gratitude, I think, that just cycles around for the artists, for the crowd, for everyone, because we've all been cooped up for so long. We're so excited to be able to safely be a part of music again. And when Luke was at the Opry back in April, it was 50% full, and he even said on stage, y'all, I'm singing so hard, I'm so excited, I almost passed out. But then you can tell that in this performance, I mean, it's been, I think he said 18 months since he's been in front of a packed house like that. So I'm so excited. This show right here represents so much hope for the future, and all of the excitement that's happening this summer as we're all safely being able to get out and about again, and bit by bit getting bigger groups with people. So I'm so delighted to see this performance. I mean, Luke Combs, I mean, he opens his mouth and that massive voice just fills up the room anyway, but especially when you've got a full crowd. I heard that Nan Kelly said that it was so loud in the Opry that night, it felt like being at a football game, which is the greatest comparison, you know, when the energy is just so crazy like that. But it has been so much fun to get to watch this show with you guys the way that y'all do. Stick around, there's more to come. I'll see you next time on Opry Live. Thank you, guys.
Well, that was a great way to kick off our Memorial Weekend, don't you think? Thanks to Chris Young, Luke Combs, and Lauren Alaina for making the night so special. If you still want more, go to GeicoGreenRoom.com after the show and hang out with Natalie and Luke Combs. Okay, one more time, everybody. Luke Combs, good night, and thank you for supporting our troops.
Kobe's got 12 ounces. A good truck's got maybe 300,000. You only get so much until it's gone. Duracells in a mag light, needle drop on a 45 are the kind of things that only last so long. Cause the new wears off and they get to getting old. Sooner or later, time's gonna take its toll. They say nothing lasts forever, but they ain't seen us together, or the way the moonlight dances in your eyes. Just a t-shirt in the kitchen with no makeup and a million other things that I could look at my whole life. A love like that makes a man have second thoughts. Maybe some things last forever after all. FM station on the outskirts, blue jeans after years of shift work, are fading out like I always knew they would. The strings on this guitar, the first love lost on a young heart, those things are gonna break after the getting's good. Cause the new wears off and they get to getting old. Sooner or later, time's gonna take its toll. They say nothing lasts forever, but they ain't seen us together. Or the way the moonlight dances in your eyes. Just a t-shirt in the kitchen with no makeup and a million other things that I could look at my whole life. A love like that makes a man have second thoughts. Maybe some things last forever after all. They say nothing lasts forever, but they ain't seen us together. Or the way the moonlight dances in your eyes. And I know there'll be that moment the good Lord calls one of us home, and one won't have the other by their side. But heaven knows that that won't last too long. Maybe some things last forever after all. After all. Thank y'all. Thank you very much. You know, I was talking during rehearsal with these guys, and it's so crazy. I think I have 3 or 4 #1 songs that I've never played in front of an audience before. And this next song is one of them. So if you know it, I would love to hear you sing along. This one's called Lovin' on You. Y'all check it out. Don't get me wrong, I like a bobber on the water, hooking up and railing me. I like a Friday night slow ride, Brooks and Dunn Bayside, hero wine, spin it again. I like a strong shot of whiskey, the way a Marlboro hits me, some broken in cowboy boots. But I'm in love and loving on you. I feel that rush soon as you walk in the room. I can't get enough of you, honey. You're right on the money. I'm a junkie for your midnight moves. I'm in love and loving name is Luke Combs. We got one more song for you guys tonight. Grand Ole Opry, thank you for being here. I would love to hear you sing along to this one if you know it. This one's called Hurricane. Thank y'all so much for being here. Hadn't had a good time since you know when. Got talked into going out, hopes you were staying in. I was feeling like myself for the first time in a long time, till I bumped into some of your friends over there talking to mine. Then you rode in with your hair in the wind, maybe without warning. I was doing alright, but just your side had my heart storming. The moon went hiding, stars quit shining, rain was driving, thunder, lightning, you wrecked my whole world when you came and hit me like a hurricane. You hit me like a hurricane. Knew it was gonna be a long night from the moment when we locked eyes over whiskey on ice, started talking about us again. If I would've just laid my drink down and walked out, well, I wouldn't be in my truck driving us to your house. But you rode in with your hair in the wind, maybe without warning. I was doing alright, but just your side had my heart storming. The moon went hiding, stars quit shining, rain was driving, thunder, lightning, you wrecked my whole world when you came and hit me like a hurricane. You hit me like a hurricane. You hit me category 5 with your smile, blew me away. Girl, it ain't but midnight. You done killed the lights, bent my heart back to your bedside. Sing it with me, baby, come on. Standing here, I was doing alright, but just your side had my heart storming. The moon